Howdy, partners. No high energy intro today. No what's up, boys, today. I don't even think I like fantasy. I'll just be honest. It sounds cool. You wait for it all year, all summer. Get the belt ordered for the draft. You're stoked. And then you just get crushed in week 7 for no reason. But that's life. And fantasy's so weird though, isn't it? Like, what if you had a fantasy draft of like normal people in normal jobs? Like, I don't know. In my people manager slot, I'm going to draft Ryan Dye, engineer, Aaron. Yeah, you know, super vague title, solutions consultant Andrew, and your whole like whether you win or not is based on how somebody does their job. Okay, I'll move on. I don't even know if I like fantasy anymore. We'll keep doing it. Whatever. Let's see what we got here. It's your boy the commish against Blake freaking Sargent, just slinging points everywhere. And the super fair, I got flack for my trade, okay, which worked out for him, by the way, getting Amon-Ra St. Brown for Quinshon Judkins and Zay Flowers. Blake gets Bo Nix for DK Metcalf, dropping 40 points. What in the world? Saquon's not doing too hot lately. Jonathan Taylor continues to be, I don't know why they rate him so low in drafts. He wins all the time. He's on the last year's winning team, likely to be on this year's winning team. Devontae Adams without Puka Nacua going crazy. And a tight end dropping 30. What am I supposed to do? Even if I made all the right calls, I still get smoked by 50. It's wild. What happened to me? I don't know. Tight end goes for 2. My tight end on the bench went for, 6? Not much I can do here. It is what it is. Congratulations, pal. You continue to sling the most points, and this week you get the absolutely meaningless and useless scoring title. So congratulations. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. All right, next we have Mr. Aaron and Mr. Jake going at it. Jake cannot take a break here, man. Was Christian Kirk out? That's unfortunate. Unfortunately, pal, did not matter at all. You got smoked by double. Aaron just putting up numbers with every single player. Nobody really smoking it here. Oh, excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong side. Never mind, Chase. Jamar Chase went for 38. We had a couple of almost 40s today, this week. Matthew Stafford, 27. Swift, 20. Jamar, 38. JSN, 26. Mondre, 16.8. Bears defense. It's just wild. Not much you could have done here, pal. Devontae Smith did go for 33. That's nice. Travion with the 11-point swing. Keep doing it. Don't stop. Don't forget that last place game is what determines it, not where you actually finish. Next, we have another unfortunate slaughter. We have a murder on aisle 8 here. Defense going for 20, but doesn't matter. Bourne for 3. Dallas for 4, Metcalf for 8, super fair and balanced trade there. Adunze for 5. Everybody had an off day, looks like. And stinking CMC obviously can't handle the pressure of being picked first because he wasn't this year, but he goes off for 40. Probably the number 1 player in all of fantasy, which is why the next year he'll be number 1 and everybody will draft the number 1 and he'll get hurt or something. So you heard it here first. Congratulations on our first place guy here, staying 6-1. Moving on. I think we have maybe our closest matchup here. Yep. Mr. Ryan Dye into Infinity and Bijan. Love it. With Eric Tucker. Baker just throwing a pick contest. Like, it's like somebody bet him $1,000 or something and see if he could throw the most picks ever, and he ends up with 11 points. He didn't do bad like the rest of his guys, Keenan, Jake, and CD going for 20 plus each. Chuba down at 7.5. Steelers -4. 12-7. Not much he could have done here. Doesn't look like. Looks like all the right selections were made. And then Ryan, of course, was talking about this earlier and plays Kittle instead of Kraft, and that's a 17-point swing, so that would have been even worse. Ryan, a little dark horse here in the 10th spot, trying to make it to the playoffs. And speaking of playoffs, we have a pretty substantial matchup here. Both of these guys going in at 4-2. And I don't know, dude. It's like, what do we have here? 87, 73, 79, just some really low scores for some not usually low scoring teams. Kamara for 6, Jameson Williams with the goose egg there. 13 points. Probably not much he could have done. Maybe. No. And then we got Dale. Ashton didn't do anything for some reason. Jalen going for 20. Scatabo, as we know, baby, 18.4. Pittman with 20 on the bench. That's wild. That would have been a little point swing there. So congrats to Dale, cementing maybe a playoff spot with that. Drew still in the playoff mix at 4-3 at 6. So we'll see how that goes. And last we have some really improved scores from Dylan. Some of the trades he made, Charbonnet, starting Sam Darnold, all that good stuff. He's looking good, but does end up losing to Mr. Will, who finally has Rashee Rice back at 23. Olave off waivers, thanks Drew. Higgins off waivers, thanks Drew, at 20 plus and pulling off the win. And we'll just check out our standings for now and call it a day. Don't quit setting your lineups. I've said it over and over again. We've got a massive sort of 3-4 gang here fighting for that 6th spot. This 4-3 gang here fighting for those last few spots, and then a pretty good separation in the 5-2 teams and 6-1 teams. Who's going to make it? 43% chance to make the playoffs for me. 1-1 for the lower guys, but keep it going, guys. We'll keep this going. I'll have a matchup preview Thursday, and we'll go from there. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week.